Okay, so here we are going to learn about the MEP plumbing part. So first what I will do, today we will have just one overview class. So where I will tell you what exactly we are going to learn here. Okay, so basically plumbing is one of the important part. Normally all MAPF is important. The main thing is that the plumbing is dealing with the water, okay, requirement of the building. For example, we have the water requirement with the help water is required for firefighting also, but the water requirement which we are using for plumbing, it will be for our domestic purpose. Okay. So normally whatever the building, okay, whether it is a commercial building, residential, industrial building, every building require the water requirements. Okay. And every building will require water. So obviously that particular requirement will be fulfilled by our plumbing services. So normally what is plumbing service? Okay, what is the meaning of plumbing? It simply means that the introduction of water system. Okay, now here what we have to deal with means, here you have to check the quality of water also. Suppose if you are dealing with the plumbing, okay, you have to check the quality of water, because this particular water we are going to use for our daily uses. So we have to sometimes also check the quality of water in the plumbing. Other than that, you have to calculate what is the capacity requirement. Okay, like for so and so building, what will be the capacity of water requirement. So I will divide into this particular section. So plumbing design, there are totally 6 systems. Okay, majorly there are 6 systems which we have to design. Always remember that whenever you are designing any plumbing, okay, system, then you will come across these 6 systems only. Okay, it is not necessary that all the 6 systems should be designed, but most of the system will come here. So I am going to explain you those things. The first system is your water distribution system. Okay, this is your first system what we are going to design here. What is the meaning of water distribution system? Means you are, suppose you are supplying water to the building. I will show you just one example. Suppose this is one of my building, okay, and I want to calculate the water requirement for this particular building. So how I am going to solve this means, with the help of, I will take one underground tank and I will take one overhead tank, and I will supply water from here to here. Okay, now how much water is required, that I need to calculate. So this particular process, from underground tank to overhead tank, from overhead tank it is coming to the different fixtures. This can be taken care by your water distribution system. So this is the very first system what we are going to learn here. Okay, we are going to design the water distribution system. This is the first. Next, second system is that once you supplied water to the building, then what we are going to do means, we are going to drain out the water. So that system is called as water drainage system. Okay, there is no supply return line in plumbing, unlike HVAC. Like in HVAC, you have one supply duct, one return duct, one supply pipe, one return pipe. Here it is not like that. Here supply pipe and drain pipe. Okay, just understand that there is one line for supply and one line for the drainage. Suppose this is, these are my fixtures XYZ. So what happened means, from this fixture now I need to drain out the water. Okay, so this will be my second system. This is my system number 2, and this was my system number 1. After that, see, this is a very common system. In each of the building, you will find this type of system. System number 3, I will say that you can call it as rainwater system. Okay, rainwater system, or sometimes this rainwater is also called as storm drainage. Like in most of the companies, they will call it as, like most of the standard book also, they will term this rainwater as storm drainage. So what is storm drainage means? Simply what we are doing means, whatever the rain which is occurring from, okay, whatever the rain is occurring in the terrace, so that particular water what we are storing and we are supplying at any place. Okay, So where we have to supply that, you will learn in our consecutive classes. Okay. So this is the third system. Fourth system is our sewage system. Okay. I will call it as the sewage system. Now, what is the sewage system means? For example, all the waste, okay, waste from the building will go to your sewage treatment plant. Okay. Suppose all the waste water we will collect in some chamber or in some tank, and from this tank we will supply to the sewage treatment purpose. So this will be my step number 4. Okay. Now you only say in all the building you will find these 4 systems. These are very common system. Okay. First is the water distribution, drainage system, rainwater system, and then your sewage system. The next fifth system is your uh, let us take this one. Fifth system, you can call it as the irrigation system. Sometimes in big projects like commercial project, if you have the landscape work, okay, if you have the landscape work, you require the irrigation also. Now, what is the irrigation means? Irrigation is nothing but it is just one land, and what you are doing means you are calculating the water requirement for this particular irrigation. So that will be my fifth system. And finally, the last system will be your swimming pool system. Okay. Now, this swimming pool is not required for each and every building. Swimming pool can be considered as the private buildings. Okay, like for example, if you have the private apartment, or if you have a private office, luxury villa, then only you have to design the swimming pool. But I will say that these 4 systems, water distribution, water drainage, rainwater, and sewage, these are the most common system. Okay. In every building, you will find this 4 system. Also, you will find this irrigation system also somehow. So here what we are going to do, we are going to learn this all 6 systems in the plumbing. Second thing is what standards we are going to follow. That is the most important question now. What standards we are going to follow here? Codes and standard. So the codes and standard what we are going to follow, first is the NBC code. Okay, since we are in India, so we will follow the NBC codes. This is the local code. We will follow the International Plumbing Code, okay, which is called as IPC, or sometime you can also call it as the UPC also, Uniform Plumbing Code. This is the universal code. You can apply this code anywhere. Throughout the world, you can apply anywhere. Next, we will also follow one CIBSC code. So CIBSC is nothing but Chartered Institute of Building Services and Engineering. This is normally your European codes. Okay. So this is the European code. This is the International Universal, or you can also call it as the American codes also. This is the American code, and this is the European, this is the Indian code. So these are the major codes what we are following. Apart from that, we have one ASP code is also available, and some British standard codes are available. Some BS codes are there. So those codes we are going to follow throughout the designing stage. Okay. Now remember that this is the most important topic. I will mark it as most important topic. Why means because if you understand codes and standard, just understand that 50% of designing is already completed. If you understand codes and standard thoroughly, if you don't understand this codes and standard, you can never design the plumbing system. Okay. Like plumbing system is little complex in terms of codes and standard. So we will focus first on our codes and standard, then we will go for the calculation part. Okay. And after that, there are so many topics here in plumbing, like for example, the topics like how to find the pipe sizing. Okay, this is one of the topic. Why means because you require everywhere you need to find the pipe sizing, because we are dependent solely on the pipes for plumbing. Also, you need to find how to calculate the flow. Okay, flow means the water capacity. And obviously, when there is a pump, you have to calculate the pump head also. So these things also we are going to see in our calculations. Okay, pump head calculation and BHP or kilowatt rating, those things we will see. So majorly, these are the 3 things what we are going to find. This is my pipe sizing D, this is my Q, and this is my pump head. So these are the major things what we are going to learn here. And there are so many formulas, okay, which we will see, like Darcy's equation, Hazen-Williams formula. There are certain formulas what we are going to see here. Okay. So first what we are going to do, how our classes will start means, we will, whatever we are learning, we will be strictly adhering to the codes and standard. Just remember this thing. Whatever the things I am going to teach you here, it will be from these books only. Okay. Whatever the calculation, I will give you the references also, like from where I have taken the values and how we are doing the calculation. Also, apart from this, we will also check one Gulf method also, like for example, Khatar, okay, like how the calculations are done in Gulf. Even that calculation method also we will see. Okay. Majorly, IPC is the most important book which is used for our calculation purpose. So, because in throughout the world, IPC is the universal code which everyone will follow. And there are so many things. Once we start the classes, you will understand. After this, first what we will do, first we will try to like go individually this subject. Then after that, what we will do means we will try to complete some project. Okay, like we will collectively put out all the points together and we will try to complete couple of projects, one or two projects, and I will show you how to do the calculations. Like basically just understand that we will make one Excel sheet. Okay, in one Excel sheet, you will see that the calculations will become much compact and everything will be given in detail in that Excel sheet. So we are going to learn up to that point. And I will tell you that plumbing is the most, what you can say, vast topic. Whatever you learn, you will never satisfy your knowledge. Why means because there are so many standards in plumbing, okay, and there are so many learning. I have just highlighted the important codes and standard which is followed throughout the world. There are so many ways of doing calculation in plumbing. Okay, so these are the things what we are going to learn here. And apart from this, what advantage you are going to get means you will get the daily recording. That's not an issue. You will get the recordings and you will get all the PDFs, whatever the PDF standard books, everything you will get. And you will also get any notes, like compact notes will be there. So that compact notes you will get. And finally, when we complete our class, I will send you the zip file which contains each and every files. Okay, suppose if you missed out anything, so you will be getting the zip file in one compact WinRAR file. That thing can be given to you. Okay. So if you have any questions, if you want to ask any questions, you can ask now. Because I was just going to take today introduction class only. Because since it is just our very basic class, so I have just like minimized my topic. So if you have any queries, you can ask me. Like if you want to ask any question related to plumbing, you can ask me. Yes, please.
Yes, sir. I'm Dilip from Hyderabad.
Yeah, yeah, yes.
Yeah, we will. Shall we discuss on sanitary picture also?
Yes, yes, obviously.
Okay,
See,
sir.
when the drainage term comes means there are so many things which we are going to discuss here. When the water supply distribution comes means there are so many things which we are going to discuss here. Okay. So I have just highlighted you some important points, like bullet points. I have highlighted you. What we are first, what we are going to do, we are going to understand these codes first before going to our classes, like calculation part. First, we will understand these codes, like what is important in NBC, what is important in IPC, okay, what is important in CIPSC, like that. We will understand the codes. Then we will move for the calculation. Why means because once you are plumbing design engineer, you have to, throughout your life, you have to play with these standards only. Always you have to come back to the standards and codes. So in our initial learning stage only, I'm trying to like make you familiar about this codes and standard. Once you are familiar with codes and standard, then you can easily do the designing. That is the thing. See, data is, there are very vast data available in for plumbing, but you cannot study everything. So that's why what we have chosen means we took some important topics and we will try to complete our plumbing in those topics only. So this is our main target.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So and regarding the timing, like we will start sharp 7 p.m. Okay. So normally I think 40 to 50 minutes is more than enough, but still I have like from 7 to 8 p.m. we will keep our class. Okay. So normally in 1 hour, we will be sitting. So like from tomorrow onwards, we will start our classes and the exact schedule I will share you. Most probably I will share you by evening. Like what topic we are going to discuss on daily basis, what topic we are going to discuss. So that I will share you, and we will see that whether Saturday Sunday we will take class or not. So that is the exceptional case. But today what I will do, I will share you the proper schedule. By evening I will share you, so that if you are working also, you can accommodate your time accordingly. Sometime what happens, you will be busy in some work. So that's why I will try to share the schedule. Like, see, sometime what happens, we cannot take the class because of some reasons, but we will try to stick to our schedule. Okay. So in that schedule, you will get to know that approximately what will be our time duration. But normally, I think 20 days is more than enough. In 20 days, we can easily complete our plumbing, or before 20 days also we can complete if we are sitting for some longer time. Okay. Or at some point of time, if we are sitting for longer hours, then we can complete before 20 days also. But you can think that, see, 20 days approximately, you can think like this is today's 15 September. Just think that in the first week of October we will be completing our plumbing course. So like that I'm trying to make the schedule. Let us see how we are going to move further. And these are the things you will get daily. On daily basis you will get the mails, like whatever the recorded, like I am recording this session, so this video I will share it with you. Okay. So after that you can save the recording as per your convenient. However you want, you can save your recordings and videos, and whenever you want, you can view the what you can say recordings also, so that it will be helpful for you only. Like suppose in future if you want to come back to any topic like rainwater, so you can always check the videos, and in that video you will get to know that okay, we had discussed these and these points. So like that it will be beneficial for you. So like this we are going to complete our course. If you have any other questions apart from this, you can ask any other like questions. I hope you understood the overview, like what we are going to learn here. Okay. So basically just understand that whatever the plumbing requirements are there, we are going to learn here. Okay. In the commercial, residential, whatever the building, so whatever the plumbing requirements are there, we are going to entirely completely learn here. Okay. And there is some like basic drafting class will be there, like basic AutoCAD commands. So even I will show you, we will have that class also. Like very basic commands will be there. So you will be having that AutoCAD class also, and I will show you some schematics also, like how the schematics and drawings, BOQ report will be made for plumbing. So those things also we will see. Okay. And any other doubt? Any question you want to ask anyone?
Sir, estimation part you will be complete.
Which part?
Estimation, sir. Estimation.
Estimation.
Estimation part. Yes, sir.
Estimation means I will show you the BOQ. See, for estimation, you have to contact with the vendor. Like if you know how to make the BOQ or how the standard BOQ looks like, then you have to talk with the vendor and get the rates. Only that thing you need to do. I will show you like different BOQs, like the standard BOQs. Some couple 2 3 BOQs we will see the pattern of BOQ. So with that you can easily like carry forward, because for estimation you need.
Please give example practical BOQ which already used in industry, sir.
Yes, that only I will show you the practical
Okay.
example. But for estimation means you have to like speak with the vendor only. Like the rates and all costing and estimation, it is a different thing. If you know how to like make the BOQ, you can also make the BOQ. I will show you the standard samples only, don't worry. Like the reputed companies BOQs only I will show you. You can see and you can understand that how the BOQs are made. Okay. So like that we will complete our course. Any other questions?
Sorry about the BOQ. Is it we need to count, for example, I don't know how to make it faster, but
No.
sometimes it's for me, I count one by one, and sometimes very hard for me.
See, creating BOQ is a very long process. You cannot create BOQ on the basis of like our class, because there are a lot of details in BOQ. What we can do means we like what you can understand from sample BOQ is that you can get a complete idea, because there are a lot of descriptions given in BOQ. And if you are a perfect design engineer, you have to include those what you can say, those details. But nowadays what happens, every company will have some standard BOQ format, so they will follow that BOQ format only. So every consultants or every company will have some BOQ format, so they will be following that BOQ only. So what we will do means we will just understand how the BOQ works, because there are a lot of details given in the BOQ. And approximately, I think 80% of BOQ material are same to the companies. Whatever the company you go, up to 80%, everything remains same only. The descriptions will be copy pasted. Everything remains same. 20% things will change. So that's not an issue. Yeah. Any other questions?
Okay.
Okay then. So we will like start from tomorrow. Just drop your mail IDs to my like in our group, so that I will share you some relevant materials. Okay, today also I will share you some relevant materials. You can just go through those, and tomorrow anyhow we will start our main class. Okay, and I will share you the schedule also, because schedule is the most important. So I will share you schedule, like what topic we are going to start, like day wise schedule will be given. Okay, so like that we will try to complete our course. Okay then. So I think if you don't have any question means we can stop here only, because anyhow we are to learn in depth in our classes. No, not here in the WhatsApp you send me, because this will be like it will vanish once we complete the meeting. It will vanish. So we will learn so many things. I will show you the like European way of method also, how the calculations are done in Europe, how the calculations are done in IPC method or American method, which is a universal method. And one calculation set we will see the Gulf method also, how the calculations are done in the Gulf. So those all the three things we will see. So you might get little bit confused like in the initial stages, but don't worry. Mostly we will stick with the IPC only, because after learning plumbing, you will only say that this IPC method is the most easiest method, because it is not complex. And sometimes you will find some good calculations in Gulf, some good calculations in British method. Those things are another thing. But this is the universal standard what we are going to follow. Okay. So, okay then. We will stop here only. And from tomorrow onwards, we will start sharp 7 p.m. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Good night.
Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank
Good
you.
night.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.